This is Ben Bright. Ideas, big dreams, and zero urgency. Every morning his alarm rang. Every morning he said, "I'll do it tomorrow." But tomorrow kept coming. Time kept passing. And Ben stayed the same. Today, a story is about what changed when he finally realized time is the most precious thing you have, and how you use it defines who you become. In the next few minutes, you'll follow Ben's journey, from wasted hours and lazy routines to purposeful minutes and real change. You'll learn 3 simple actions that any one of us can start today. To stop losing time, start using it wisely, and reclaim your future. If you've ever caught yourself scrolling, procrastinating, or saying "I'll start later," this story is for you. Ben's days blurred into one another. He had a notebook filled with ideas, a comic series, an app concept, a fitness goal. But nothing ever started. His phone would chime with a notification, and he'd tell himself, "I'll check it later," only to get lost in a sea of updates. His game would load, and he'd think, just one more level. As the sun began to set outside his window, the hours slipped away unnoticed. The day would end, and the brilliant idea would remain just an idea, waiting for a tomorrow that never seemed to arrive. His mother would sometimes gently say, "Ben, when you waste time, you waste your life." But he didn't truly hear it. In his mind, he believed he had an endless supply of time. The irony. Time had already slipped away, second by second, hour by hour, leaving him exactly where he started. One afternoon, everything changed. Ben was walking past his school's notice board, a place he usually ignored. This time, his eyes caught the names of students who had secured internships, launched new clubs, or won academic awards. They were all doing something, moving ahead with purpose. He stood perfectly still, a wave of realization washing over him. While they were building their futures, he was stuck in the same stagnant loop of procrastination. Then, his phone buzzed. A notification popped up, 10 years after high school reunion. The thought struck him like a physical blow. If I don't start now, 10 years will go by in a flash, and I'll have nothing to show for it. He thought to himself, time does not wait for me. It won't say, "Okay, I'll pause for you." This realization hit him like a cold, powerful wave. His time was slipping away, and with it, his future self was being robbed of its potential. At that moment, he made a firm decision. He would learn to respect time, or time would mercilessly erase his dreams. That evening, Ben's dad, noticing the change in his son, gave him a small, elegant hourglass. The fine sand fell slowly, grain by grain. "One grain at a time," his dad said softly. "Each one that falls cannot be retrieved." This simple object became Ben's new guide. He decided to make a small, manageable commitment. Every evening, for just 20 minutes, he would work on one of his ideas with no phone, no games, just pure, focused effort. Only 20 minutes. On day 1, he opened his comic script and managed to type a single paragraph. It felt small, almost insignificant, but on day 10, he looked back and saw he had 5 complete pages. By day 30, the entire first chapter was drafted. What had changed? It was on that he suddenly had more hours in his day. He still had the same 24 as everyone else. The profound change was in what he chose to do with those hours. He finally said goodbye to the hollow promise of "I'll do it." Lateran warmly welcomed the empowering action of "I'll do it now." Why does the wise use of time matter so profoundly? Because time is the one resource that is absolutely finite. You cannot save it in a bank, you cannot rewind it to fix a mistake, and you cannot borrow it from tomorrow. Every moment you spend aimlessly scrolling, endlessly postponing, or hesitating in a state of indecision is a moment stolen from the future you that could have been building something meaningful. Experts in productivity and success often say that achievement is less about giant, heroic leaps, and more about the consistent, wise use of small pockets of time. Research overwhelmingly supports this. A small, positive action repeated daily compounds over time into major, life-altering results. Ben finally understood this profound truth. When you value your time, you are in fact valuing yourself. When you waste it, You send a subconscious message that your future doesn't matter. But when you use it wisely, you reclaim your dignity, your possibility, and your very identity. Okay, you're not Ben, but you have the exact same 24 hours in your day. So here are 3 simple shifts you can make, starting today, to use your time more wisely and begin building the future you deserve. Shift number 1, time block 1, daily segment. Decide on one specific time block, even if it's just 15 minutes, that you will dedicate each day to your future self-work. This could be writing, learning a new skill, or exercising. Make this appointment with yourself non-negotiable, just like a critical meeting at work. Shift number 2, remove the distraction trigger. During that designated time block, put your phone on silent and place it in another room. Close all unnecessary tabs on your computer. Your surroundings have a massive impact on your focus. Create an environment that makes it easy to do the right thing. Shift number 3, visualize and track your progress. Get a calendar or a notebook and draw a check mark for each day you complete your time block. Watch the chain of check marks grow. This visual chain becomes its own powerful source of motivation, and you won't want to break it. If you dedicate just 15 minutes a day for 30 days, you'll have accumulated 450 minutes. That's 7.5 hours of focused work. That's more than enough time to start something truly meaningful. Comment below. What 15-minute block will you claim starting tomorrow? I'll read your answers and be rooting for you. Ben didn't become a legend overnight. He simply became someone who learned to use his time wisely. He stopped waiting for a magical burst of motivation to strike him. Instead, he started acting in small, consistent ways that built momentum over time. Remember this. Using time wisely doesn't mean filling every single minute with frantic activity. It means choosing what you do with every minute, consciously and with purpose. If this video helped you recognize the value of your time more, please like, subscribe, and share it so that someone else who keeps saying I'll start tomorrow might find the courage to decide that their tomorrow starts today. It's time to flip your hourglass, claim your time, and change your life.